and that, uproots our foundation center. So I'm going to ask, again, for the healing to for the healing to continue for you, so that the big message for you today is to remember that love is something that you offer. It's not really something that we need or require from another person, especially if it's conditional. Okay, that's a biggie. Ready? She gave conditional love. Am I hitting? This is not the way. You understand? It's not like everybody's walking the planet as an ascended master with unconditional love, but it's one of the things that those of us who are on this path hope to attain, including myself and yourself, I'm sure. How does unconditional love sound?
It sounds like heaven on earth.
It does. So I feel like this is going to help break this block for you too. Whenever you think of this teacher, just remember that she was someone that offered conditional love. Are you really interested in that now?
Not even close.
It doesn't even matter what condition she placed. Maybe she liked somebody that reminded her of her, Aunt Susie or something. I mean, you don't really know why she had those conditions. But again, I don't think if you really, now that you're seeing the bigger picture, does that help you feel better?
I do. Good. It's actually making me see other situations where I have done the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And received the exact same rejection.
Right.
And it's definitely helpful.
Great, because that was a lesson that you are here to learn and master, and I think you're on your way. You are learning to love conditionally, and you are learning to understand that some people love with conditions, and you can look at that and witness it. You no longer have to be entangled or enmeshed in it. You understand? You just observe it. It's not for you. Okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. It was a great session. I'm going to call on unconditional love for your Root Foundation Center, unconditional love for yourself and others. That's how I wrap up all the sessions on the chakra. So this is perfect. A message of unconditional love for yourself and others. Many blessings, and can't wait to talk to you next week.
Me too, Ann. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Okay, blessings to you. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That was awesome.
Good.
Good job.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Got another call. Fantastic.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for calling the Intuitive Millionaire Show. What's your name?
Hi, can you hear me? This is Laura.
Yeah, Laura, I can
Hi,
hear
Laura.
you. What's your question for Ann?
Hi, Ann. I'm on my way back from Tampa. If you can't hear me, it's my cell phone.
I knew you were in the car. That's okay. Thanks for calling. Would you like a reading today? Any questions?
Well, first I'm going to tell you what I could hear over the cell phone was awesome. And I look forward to the rerun. And to tell Dana, go girl.
Woo, thanks. Oh, thank you so much. It's a new format that I'm starting, and I'm really happy to hear that from you. Thanks so much. I've got a couple cards here I pulled for you. Would you like a message?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I love this one. I know you love this one too. You got music for manifesting. We were just talking about this. Laura's in my inner circle, and so you've got music for manifesting. Inner peace is heaven. Friendship and divine guidance. So I pulled a few cards here. Let me see what message that I get for you. You know, music, we're talking about, music is if you listen to particular kinds of music that really bring out your inner joy, it's like right next to the card, inner peace is heaven. It's all about vibrational healing. When I talk about vibrations or energies, if you want to imagine that love and joy and happiness or high vibration, if you will, and sadness, depression, fear, whatnot, those are low vibrations. So the message here is to remember that however we can shift our vibration into a more positive, higher vibration, it doesn't necessarily have to be, a big spiritual practice like meditating, although I recommend any, that and more. But the message is to have fun, and that is so you, Laura. Have fun, music and manifesting. Like if you want to bring in more information for yourself, or you want to get more information on your creative projects, it's like blast the tunes, just play music and have fun. That's a great way to receive divine guidance that not a lot of people know about. You also got the Truth and Integrity card. I'm hearing that you're, doing wonderful work in the world, being more honest than you've ever been, and looking to, follow the light and be a real leader in this. It really help other people to, be more honest and also have a lot of fun. I mean, that music for manifesting, I think, is the biggest message. Is just like, so you're going to blast the radio on the way back from Tampa?
You know it.
Okay, girl. Well, thanks so much for calling in, and I'll see you online.
And thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. If you'd like a reading today, please call in 603-413-0223. I'm not even sure what time it is. I can't see the clock. Okay, good. All right. Well, another thing I thought about doing is, in between calls or whatnot, is to just do a card reading, a general reading for people. So I can go ahead and do that. And by the way, I hope you all stay tuned in next week. I'm going to have Dana call in, and we're going to work on the Creativity and Truth Center. We'll see what we can dig up there. I think it's exciting to heal things that have happened in our past and move forward into a place of truth and vitality, vibrance, freedom, and happiness. It's really where we reside. That's really our birthright, is joy. Is what I like to say. All right, so I'm going to give a brief reading for all the listeners. I do these professionally and have for 5 years at different events. I go through different events throughout New England, and I'll have a table, and I'll have my book and my art, and I'll sit and do readings with people, 15-minute readings all day long. I really enjoy it. I'm a certified angel messenger. I learned how to do readings, professional readings, by taking a 10-week course. So it's something that I still have on my website. I have half-hour and 1-hour readings on my website. And if you'd like more information about me, my website is anndeidre.com. It should be right below the screen there. All right. Move the mic. So this will just be, a general reading for anybody listening. And oftentimes what I've discovered from working in a group, when Dana called in, the power of transformation, I think, Dean, you can attest to this, is that when we work on ourselves, especially in a group, and one person has a breakthrough, it really does kind of a domino effect, if you will, throughout, and everybody can benefit from it. And same thing I believe with readings, because there's something universal about the information that comes through for one person. We really are all one in a way. I used to hold a monthly coaching call, and I'd have the members on the line and give them each readings individually, and it would almost every time they would say, that reading you gave for so-and-so was so helpful for me. So that's my intention, that anyone today receives help or healing if they're interested in that through any of the readings that I do or coaching I do with anybody that calls in. All right, so the general reading I've got today is around, the card I have is Alchemy, which says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold, and support. So I'm going to tune in for a minute for everybody listening, see if I get a deeper message for that with you all. Now, if you ever feel like you're underwater and you can't breathe, feeling some people that have anxiety attacks, real anxious feelings, first and foremost is to remember the support that you really do have around you. And breathe. Anxiety has been linked to shallow breath. If we don't breathe deeply enough, if you notice, it can create instant anxiety. So, some other things are coming to remind you. Anxiety seems to be a little bit of the topic right now. I'm not moving forward with the support so much, more to address anxiety, what it is, and maybe help a few people with it today. Anxiety can have something to do with not being grounded. If being grounded it's like an energy where you feel connected to the earth. There's a reason why people, smoke cigarettes and, food. There's different false groundings. It's like if you ever feel like you're kind of floating out of your body, or you're just, driving down the highway and don't even remember, how many exits you passed, that's an ungrounded feeling. Go ahead. So we'll talk about grounding more in a minute, but grounding yourself can help with anxiety. Go ahead.
Thank you for calling Intuitive Millionaire Coach Show. Can I help you?
Hi, this is Trisha.
Trisha, hi. What's your question for
Hi,
Ann?
Trisha.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thanks for calling in. This is Trisha. She's in my inner circle. I got the right Trisha, right?
Yes, you certainly do.
Yay. All right. How can I help you today?
You know what? Just a general, I guess, overview.
You got it. Okay. I'm going to pull a few cards here. All right. The first card that I pulled from my deck is Our True Nature is Divine. Let's see. I'm going to read the back of the card for the message that goes with it. You've chosen this card as a reminder that you're a spiritual being in a physical world. Your true nature is always at peace. Awaken and remember who you are. You are already whole. Imagine the path of your life like a spiral leading to the core of who you are. This is your true self. Your true self is not affected by the outside world. It is ever peaceful and ever joyful. An awareness of this reality is a key to real happiness. Golden Wings reminds us that we can't solve a problem by condemning it. Rather, use your God-given abilities to rise above and create solutions by looking from a higher perspective. This means embracing all situations as gifts. Keep your vibration high by valuing every experience from that perspective. Ask questions and miraculous answers will come to you. Okay, so along with that, as I was reading it, I was reminded that I pulled the Ideas and Inspiration card. So this is a message, Trisha, to remember to keep your vibration high, and I know you know what I'm talking about with that, to keep thoughts of positive feelings